The more information that you have, the better your trades. And the better your trades, the more money you make. So today, let's go get some more information and add it into our toolbox. Hello traders. Today we are going to be looking at data that you can't really find in other places at the moment. This is all free. Everything you see is currently free. Of course, that could change. I do not know this company that well. What we're looking at is Binance Futures data on open interest and on liquidations. I have found this to work very, very, very well, and that's why I wanted to share it with you guys today. Why? Well, because I want you guys to be making the best possible trades. That's it. All right, let's go look at a few of these beautiful examples. Now, to start off with, I want to add an indicator. Let's look at open interest as well. And then I'm going to explain how all of this is going to work. So red is long liquidations, guys, and green is short liquidations. Now, a typical strategy on altcoins when we look at liquidations is reversal trading. If I see a lot of longs being liquidated, that's a pretty good sign I want to buy. If I see a lot of shorts being liquidated, that's a pretty strong sign that I want to sell. Now, what we can also do is look on this at different time frames. I can do a 5-minute, a 1 hour, even a one day. When I look at open interest, I'm looking for two things. Where are a lot of traders entering and where are a lot of traders getting destroyed, basically, or open interest falling? How do we answer the question of where do a lot of traders enter? Well, right here. Open interest was increasing a lot. How do we know what is a lot? Shift click, and you can actually find the percent increase. What this means, guys, is on that 1 5-minute open interest candle, the overall positions went up 3.35%. That's a lot. That's a fair amount of new positions. At the same time, we saw a lot of shorts being liquidated. This overall is just a great sign to short. I'm seeing a lot of new traders coming in, and I'm seeing a lot of liquidations. And had we shorted here and covered, you have a profit of potentially 2.5% if you're really good at entries, or even more, as you can see here. Where do we find where a lot of traders had lost money? Well, we look to things like this. Open interest went down a good amount here. Oh my God, 5.3% of all positions are gone right here. I mean, this is just a beauty to try to enter in. And also we have the big long liquidations here. But let's go take a macro look, because not everyone wants to be this micro scalper on the 1 minute, looking for where exactly people had entered. Well, the answer is they all entered around here, this consolidation, or where the best possible spot to have bought would have been. It would have been around here, because we see a decently sized long liquidation. 27.79 thousand link liquidated. That's a lot. Multiply that by the current price if you want to get the USDT equivalent. I think that would be 28 times, 4.3. Is that $100,000? It's over $100,000. Over $100,000 liquidated here. Wowzers. But look at this. 1 hour. On the 1 hour time frame, let's go look for where did the highest amount of liquidations occur. Now, this does not scale completely together. That means that sometimes you'll get a number that looks, small, but it's actually 54.13K, right? But then that same size is 14.74K for the shorts. So you always want to look at the actual values. Now, to determine what is a lot and what is not a lot, well, let's go find the max. Let's go find the largest amount of liquidations that occurred. Here, this is an absolute beauty, guys. 1 hour, 435K link liquidated. That is just a ton at a price of around 4. So 4 times 435 is in the millions. I think that's $1.6, $1.7 million liquidated here. I mean, I feel bad for the guys who got liquidated. Also, how much did open interest drop in 1 hour? Oh, God. Oh, geez. 16% drop in open interest? Wow. A lot of traders just exited positions right here. This is a beautiful sign. This is a really good sign that a lot of longs have been killed, and it's just the future is up. You can see all these long liquidations are a great sign that you will be able to be the first in trend, meaning the first buyer in the uptrend. And if had you noticed this carnage, well, then you get the spoils. But you may say, hey, Bennett, how do I know where to exit? Well, great question, my friend. Let's go look at short liquidations to exit our long. We see 76K, liquidations here. Yeah, okay, that's pretty, but it's not anything close to 435,000. But look at this. we see 106,000 liquidated shorts. That is a lot. That is so much. Just so much. I mean, yeah, it's not 435K. It's 1/4 of that. But this many liquidations occurred at a market top. This many liquidations occurred at a market bottom. This is just how the market works. It's going to move until all the traders who bet against it lose money, and then it will reverse against them after they've already lost all of their money. If you're not okay with taking advantage of other traders losing money like this, then this probably just isn't the industry for you. But had you done this lick to lick, liquidation to liquidation, yeah, you get that. Now, this is not just link. You know, we can also go to something like ETC. We can look on the 1 minute and look for just how well this could have worked as scalping, and also macro. So on the 1 minute, you can see just some beauties already, like 842 ETC liquidated in 1 minute, and price bounces up a little bit. You know, not surprising. Also, guys, this data is completely live. There is no delay. If price goes a little bit lower and starts liquidating longs, we see it within seconds. There's nothing. I mean, this is just great user interface that these guys have, or girls. And it's also just very quick. Now, 834 was the amount of longs liquidated here. 11.27K liquidated longs. Okay, now this is a lot. How do we quantify a lot? Well, we look at open interest. I want to know how many positions. Oh, geez. In 1 minute, let's just say in a few minutes, 10% drop in open interest? What? You're telling me that means that 10% of all positions on ETC are closed, are gone. And all these long liquidations, this is just a beauty. This is exactly what you want to see if you want to be first in the uptrend. I mean, this is just beauty. I mean, it's beautiful. I mean, it's not beautiful because a lot of people just died. Not died, but their positions died. They lost all their money. But it's just setting up for just a great reversal. Had you noticed that little thing happen, well, hello to Profit Town. With shorts here, you know, we can see some shorts being liquidated here. A little bit of a drop in open interest. I don't think we're talking like a 10%, but we're talking a 1%. Oh, okay, cool. Nothing really to write home about, but potentially good short there. But the best example by far is here, because you get both quantity of liquidation and also percent drop in open interest is quite high. That's great. Here's another one that's decent. We get a good amount of short liquidations right here. And had you just done liquidation to liquidation, which you could have done, 135 liquidated here, 666 liquidated here. Had you short at the open here, I mean at the close, pardon me, then short at the close of this liquidation candle, I mean you'd be up 0.8% in minutes. Very, very, very quickly you can make that money. And there you go. All right, now what we're all waiting for, the 1 hour. Should we try the 4? All right, 4 hour. What do you have for me? What's the max? What's the highest you've ever liquidated? 111.95. Okay, cool. 220 liquidation. 220K liquidated ETC at what price? Around 11. So that would be, by my math, oh my god, that's like 2.3 million. So basically, a lot of people lose money here. And percent drop in open interest is how much? 15% here. This is a great sign to buy. Now, had you bought and waited a few hours, you know, you get that good profit. Had you bought, put your stop loss below local low, and just held, I mean, your potential profit goes up to 12.33%. This was not good. This was the most liquidations that had occurred, but price just kind of does nothing. I mean, yeah, you can argue with me and say, hey, Bennett, it's nice here. Oh, a little zoom in there. It's nice here that price does go up 3%, but it's only going up 3%. You know, that's not like crazy. That's why I think it might be better to look at the 1 hour to get a little bit more specific with what exactly had happened. We get 300,000 liquidated here in 1 hour. And yeah, it's a decent reversal. Actually, more than decent. 6% is by far, I mean, that's very good. Yeah, price goes up 6%. I take that back. That's great. Here, liquidation of 214K, and price goes up. Where are the most shorts liquidated? 53K, yeah, but you're not that big. You're not that large. 29, okay, maybe 53 is actually kind of bigger than I. Yeah, okay, no, I put you down, but you're actually a good amount of shorts liquidated. It had just opened here, so it's kind of weird. But basically, what this means is a lot of people started shorting here, guys, and they all got liquidated on that candle. And had you just, I mean, you probably hope that price would go lower, but what we see happen here is price wicks up high, kills a lot of shorts, and then goes down to a local low of only like, what, 5% down? Yeah. So this coin's okay. It's not like as good as Link with liquidations in the 1 hour, but we can also look at some others as well. I think a lot of you are probably wanting me to click this guy. Bitcoin, I found, does not have the greatest correlation with liquidations, not as good as altcoins do. But we can do we can do an in between. Ethereum is an altcoin. It's just it's very not well. It's the second largest coin on the planet. Okay, now people are gonna be like, actually, Tether is the second largest. I don't know. I think Ethereum's one of the largest. Okay, so how good is Ethereum on liquidations? Not great. Yeah, we get a liquidation reversal here, pretty. But what I don't love is this pattern here. I don't like that this happened. You can see we had some liquidations in the 1 hour, and then prices kind of went all over the place. Not the greatest. This was great. 11,000 Ethereum liquidated, and yeah, price goes up. But it doesn't really look like Ethereum has the greatest. I find that these coins down here are just really retail heavy and not really a large institutional presence. And because of that, I found that their liquidation systems work pretty well. I mean, even just on the 5-minute here, look at this. Liquidation of 208 Zcash, and price goes up. You could have just bought here, liquidation on the long, and then just sold here on liquidation on the shorts. Had you done that from close here to the close here, you would have made 6.6%. With leverage, obviously that's going to be larger than 6.6%. Had you just shorted here, yeah, you got a bit of drawdown at 1%, but then price goes down 2%. Nice. Had you shorted here, I mean, you're really pushing your luck here, buddy. 39 Zcash is nothing. That being liquidated, maybe you're profitable here, maybe you're not, I don't know. Only one way to find out, though. This is a lot better. This is just mayhem all over the place, and if you had taken advantage of this chaos, then that would have been good. 84 shorts liquidated here. You see that this vertical bar is quite large, but look, this is 1.1K. And these bars are like the same size, but this is so many more people liquidated than this. You have to pay attention to the size of the liquidations. 358 liquidated here. Really, this could have been maybe an issue. I mean, price does go up. Oh, actually, ooh, that's great. Had you bought on the open, price goes up 2.6% in 10 minutes. 2 5-minute candles. Great. Had you actually waited and bought like something like here, wow, yeah. Then you really get a lot more, and you could potentially exit on another liquidation. Let's look at the 1 hour. What do you have for me? The 1 hour looks a lot better. Max liquidation, the most people that have been liquidated was at the market bottom. 154, is that the most? Oh no, okay, that is nowhere near the most. That might be the most shorts liquidated, but I mean, wait, why am I looking at shorts liquidated? We should be looking at longs liquidated because it's a market low. Market low at 1.95K longs liquidated here. Great spot to buy. Awesome. Here as well, we get a lot of liquidations. Could have been problematic because if you buy here, that would have been a problem. Had you bought here on the second 1 hour candle of liquidations, price does go up. Any more impressive short liquidations? 111, not great, but it does form a market top. But as you can see, some coins do work better than others. This can be a great strategy to just look at. I mean, this guy is just great on liquidations. Link. ETC is pretty good too, and XTZ might be good as well. With using this, I would recommend using open interest and liquidations, and always look at the percent change in open interest to find how many traders are entering or how many traders are exiting to see really where the maximum pain is being caused. Again, everything is relative, and this will not work all the time. It's not like longs get liquidated and then shorts get liquidated and you can just get perfect rates by just playing that. But it does work pretty well. So check this out if you want to. If you don't, then the more liquidations we can take advantage of. With that, happy trading, and if you want to contact me, you can contact me on Discord. You can look at the courses that I offer, or you can pick up one of the ebooks that I have written as well. All right, bye-bye traders. See you soon.